Tinubu decides who to see. Atiku's ex-aide replies Ndume. Good morning, my viewers, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline as we got your ears this morning. Our headline for this morning says here that Tinubu decides who to see as Atiku's ex-aide replies Ndume. We have it that Daniel Bawala, a former spokesman of the 2023 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, has slammed Senate Chief Ali Ndume. Ndume had complained that Tinubu has shut his doors against ministers and members of the National Assembly amidst the hardship in the country. Ndume accused the president of preventing ministers and National Assembly members from having access to him to discuss pressing issues regarding the hardship Nigerians are experiencing. He expressed concerns over the inability of Tinubu's administration to address the rising cost of living and food scarcity. Reacting, Bawala challenged Ndume to route his complaints through Vice President Kashim Shettima, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff of the President. Posting on X, Bawala wrote, "At this time, it will be safe to say that Senator Ali Ndume's media rounds and outbursts are personal and selfish. It appears to be about his interests and potential for gaslighting and grandstanding. The president, Tinubu, would see who he wants to see when he wants to see him or her. If you feel you have something to tell him about the masses and the economy, but you can't see him, you still have the option of conveying the same message via the Senate President, Chief of Staff, or even the Vice President who comes from the same state as you. Your conduct must be embarrassing. You use this intendo and bash words that is not necessary. Stop weaponizing the sufferings of Nigerians for your own good. If you are just realizing that Nigerians are suffering, you are a latecomer. Pack well and distinguish almost insults." And that is all we have here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Tinubu decides who to see. Atiku ex-aide replies Ndume. Yes, of course. And before I move on, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, do well to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the nearest future to come. Because we're looking at this man who goes by the name Daniel Bawala this early morning. No, it's not even Daniel Bawala. It is this Atiku's ex-aide replying Ndume. Yes, Daniel Bawala. He is the former spokesperson for the 2023 PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. This man insulted the Senate Chief Whip Ali Ndume. Yes, I use that word. He slammed him because Ndume himself, according why he slammed him, let me explain to you guys. He says that Ndume complained that Tinubu has shut the door against ministers and members of the National Assembly amidst the hardship in the country, meaning that Tinubu have locked himself inside the doors, that he does not hear anything concerning hardship and economic failure in the country. That he does not hear anything concerning that, like any news concerning hardship and hunger or crisis or this and that. No, he does not hear. He has shut this door against the ministers and members of the National Assembly. Ndume accused the president of preventing ministers and National Assembly members from having access to him. He said that the president does not want to have any access to any ministers or National Assembly members, does not want to talk to them in any way. What is the reason? We do not know. Yes, what is the reason? We do not know. They don't. It's just because of all these Nigerian issues. He says that he accused the president of preventing ministers and National Assembly members from having access to him if they want to talk about these pressing issues surrounding the country regarding the hardship and food insecurity in the country. Tinubu have locked his door, does not hear anything concerning that again. This man expressed concerns because of the inability of Tinubu's administration to address all this rising cost of living and food scarcity. The led administration of Tinubu cannot solve Nigerians' problem. That's why he's concerned. That's why he's feeling sad. And that is what he said, that this man is now attacking him back. Reacting to this, so Bawala that we're even talking about today, he challenged Ndume, like seriously, he challenged Ndume to route his complaint through Vice President Kani Shettima, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, or Femi Gagbabiami, who is the Chief of Staff to the President. Meaning that if you cannot see the President, why can't you see the Vice President or the Senate President or the Chief of Staff of the President? Those people are around. Why are you looking for the President? Yes, it's like if the president is too busy, you can easily look for the vice president who still comes from your own state. So yeah, you can easily hook up the vice president up. You guys can just chat and do some things. Yes, or you talk to the senate president, Godswill Akpabio. Posting on his X, let me read what he wrote for you guys. He says, "At this time, it will be safe to say that Senator Ali Ndume's media rounds and outbursts are personal." Meaning that all what is coming out from his mouth is his own personal belief. It's not what the people think. And this is very selfish. According to Bawalao, not my words, Bawala words. Because it appears to be about his interest and the penchant for gaslighting and grandstanding. The president, being Tinubu, would see who he wants to see, when he wants to see him or her. Meaning that the president does not, if the president does not want to see you, forget about it. You don't see the vice president. That is what Bawala is saying. He says that Tinubu himself, he will see who he wants to see and when he wants to see the person. You cannot tell him you want to see him today and you meet him today. He's the president, he has the right to do so. Yes. According to what Bawala is saying, no, not my words, his words. He says that you can see, but you can't see him. You still have the option of conveying the same message. You can still pass that same message on to pass to the president through the senate president, the chief of staff, or even the vice president who comes from your state. And stop using this inferno, that's Twitter, to bash words that are not necessary. So the use of inferno, like the use of this inferno to bash words that are not necessary, you should stop that. So stop weaponizing the sufferings of Nigerians for your own gain. If you are just realizing that Nigerians are suffering, you are a latecomer. Pack well and go. Yes. Looking at the comment section, I already have to comment under this article in the comment section, because this person says Ndume is really fighting for promises for yourself and children because you fixed them in CBN. Well, we just hope that all these little problems Nigeria is facing will come to an end. Or what do you guys think? Let me see your comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button, here's the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video concerning this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you all for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead.